No matter your business or position, you have decisions to make for your business processes. Oracle Integration Service supports Decision Model and Notation, DMN, the industry standard for modeling and executing decisions. A friendly enough expression language, FEEL, makes development intuitive, and decision models are reusable. So, for simpler decision-making, use DMN instead of Oracle Business Rules. Let's explore decision modeling by automating a simple decision like, do I need an umbrella, a raincoat, or an overcoat for today's weather? The business process starts with a form, where you enter the forecast values for the current temperature and the chance of rain. The decision model analyzes the data. The human task displays the results. How can you make the decision quickly and effectively with decision modeling? First, create the model. It's the container for the decisions, input data, and decision services. Let's look at the 5 main steps in designing a decision model. Begin by adding the result decision, what to bring for today's weather. Then add the supporting decisions that feed into the result decision. You'll use 2 additional decisions, temperature and whether rain is expected, to decide what to bring. The Decisions pane shows the decision list. A decision can reference several of the decisions that occur below it in the list, which is why the final result decision is listed first, followed by the supporting decisions. After your decision framework is in place, define the inputs needed to make the decision. Add a data type for the forecast. Define temperature and precipitation as its attributes. Then add forecast as input data. Continue by defining the logic behind the decision-making process. If the chance of precipitation is greater than 80, then the condition is true and rain is likely. If the temperature is greater than 65, then it's warm, else it's cold. The what to bring result decision uses a table to process the supporting decision results, temperature and rain, and provide an answer. Use a decision table anytime you have multiple conditions that interact to determine different outcomes. Each row in the table is one rule. These columns are for the input data. You can add more columns as needed. The last column is for the output data. Easily select values based on the input data you already defined to enter the 4 possible outcomes of the final decision. If it's warm and rainy, bring an umbrella. Cold and rainy, better wear a raincoat. Cold and dry, bundle up in an overcoat. Warm and dry, you're all set. No need to bring anything. It's a good idea to test the decision model. For example, if it's 85 degrees and there's an 85% chance of rain, then it's warm and rain is expected, so carry that umbrella. To use your decision model in your process applications, add a new decision service. Define what to bring as the final decision to output, and define forecast as the input data to use. You created a decision model, but how do you use it in an application? First, activate a snapshot of the decision model in the DMN server. Add the decision model and service to the process. Map the data coming into the decision and exiting from the decision. And then try it in runtime. Just start the forecast application, enter the temperature and chance of rain, and submit the form. Now, view the result and be prepared for whatever the weather may be. For more information, check out cloud.oracle.com/integration.